Hey, what's up? It's Dana. And if you are getting a bunch of no-shows to your appointments, yeah, we got to fix that immediately. That is directly impacting your ability to help families and make a living. So we have to eradicate anything that is in the way or creating resistance from your clients from showing up. So what I've noticed after listening to so many agents and how they usually or have been taught to set appointments, there's definitely a wrong way to set an appointment, all right? And so that's what I'm going to help you through today. How exactly, what should we be saying? How are we framing the client's mind to understand the importance? Because we all know we show up to things that we value and we believe that are important, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, explain when it is appropriate to schedule an appointment because I'd rather not schedule an appointment. I'd rather take care of you right now. But when it's appropriate to book an appointment, what to say. I have a script right here from you that you can totally take. Listen, there is more, um, more than you even know when it comes to abundance and the individuals to help. And I don't want to hold you back from helping families. So you can totally take this script, dude. Okay. And then number three, I'm going to role play so you can actually see how it's performed. Because remember, sales is performative. We are putting on a show for our clients. We are giving them our best. You know what I mean? We want to help them. And so I'm going to actually allow you to hear what that sounds like. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So first, okay, hold on one momento. Let's go ahead and most of the time, what I am realizing, one of the biggest issues is you're like booking an appointment way too like fast. A lot of the time, you are making assumptions for your clients, and you like lay down too quickly. There's a sense of urgency here. We sell life insurance, okay? We have no idea the day or the hour that our client could pass away and it affect their family in the most tumultuous way possible. And so, first, let me show you how a client would almost push and kind of tell me that they're busy, but I'm going to push a little back to let them know, hey, wait, hold on a second. Like, this is really important. And then go ahead and try to move forward with the script and take care of them right then and there, okay? Because a lot of you guys are missing out on opportunities to help families and close deals uh, because you're just laying down too easy. I'm going to show you how I kind of get through that a little bit, okay? All right. So here the phone is going to ring and I'm going to have a client um, go ahead and answer the line. All right. And it's going to be a little low because my headset is just the bomb. So you can barely hear outside, but they're going to try to talk really loud. Okay. Uh, hey, Lamont, how have you been? Don't worry, I am not a bill collector. This is Cassie. I'm actually reaching out on behalf of Prince Donnell Morris. You watched his video on Facebook or Instagram about becoming your own bank using an IUL policy? You don't know? Well, remember the black guy with the beard and the light eyes, and he was breaking down the power of life insurance? Yes. Okay. So, really quick, tell me what you understood about the video you watched on the IUL and the benefits. By the way, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. You can tell me you don't have time right now. You're like about to go out. Oh, awesome. Okay. Ugh, it does seem that would be a pretty inconvenient time. Well, are you about to like drive? You're on your way or something like that? Ah, well, how about this? How about I just keep you some company on your car ride? I would love to just kind of see if I'm even able to assist you. Does that sound fair? I mean, it sounds like you're a busy man, you're headed to work, and so I just don't want to schedule an appointment, and I'm not even able to help you, sir. So is that okay? You can put me on the Bluetooth, the speakerphone, if that's okay. I'll keep you some company while you're on your way to work, but at least you'll know what an IUL is to see if I can even help you. I won't have you on your phone or texting you or anything. Sound good? Most people, Mr. Lamont, think that this is a really long, drawn out process, but maybe 15 minutes. Beautiful. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a few pre qualifying questions so I can tailor the right type of policy to your age, your income, and your health. All right. So, if you don't mind me asking, I heard you're on your way to work. Where do you work and how much do you expect to earn in 2025? Beautiful cut. Okay, this is so important. He didn't say you weren't important. He didn't say he didn't value the conversation that you're going to bring. He didn't even say that you were like getting on his nerves. He just didn't have a level of expectation of what this call was. And a lot of the time it's us talking and not the client. And again, I want to make sure that as an agent, you have a level of understanding that your time is valuable too. You only can help a certain amount of families a day. So the last thing that I want, I mean, I'm running a business, right? The last thing I want is to go ahead and schedule an appointment and this client isn't even my client because I can't help him. So it's important for me to at least no matter what's going on to at least go through these pre-qualifying questions. So if we have to schedule an appointment later, that I am not shooting in the dark. I want to create a connection. I want to create a relationship with my clients because that will increase the likeliness of them actually showing up to the call if I have to book an appointment. And so you saw I pushed a little bit. I made it made sense. Here we have the voice of reason objection handling. And so at first what I did was I took a deep breath. Oh, yeah, I could see how you may think like this is a really inconvenient time, like you're on your way to work, right? Two, be curious. What, you're about to like hop in the car really quick? And then three, I was the voice of reason. I mean, we talk on the phone all the time. I mean, I can keep you company and we can chit chat a little bit while on your way to work. Does that sound fair? So let me go ahead and just ask you a couple of questions. Boom. Do you see how what would have ended up in an appointment or honestly a no-show I was able to get in and out of by just pressing how important this was for his time and my time. I don't really want to schedule an appointment for you later if I can't help you. So if you don't mind me, can I just ask a couple of questions to see if I can help you, Mr. Client? Do you see what I'm saying? So very, very important. I like to push at least once or twice because most of the time people have no idea what the process and procedure of going through a life insurance policy is. And again, I take my job so seriously that I have no idea if this client is about to head to work and not make it there. Like, I don't know if he's going to go to work, go home to his wife and children and not make it home. Insurance is so important to my duties and my responsibility. Unfortunately, no, I'm not going to let my client just throw me off like any other conversation about paying a bill or something like that because that's not this. This in conversation is extremely important. It is the most important conversation you're ever going to have in your life. You know what I mean? So always push here. Don't immediately assume that the client doesn't want to talk right now. One, you just have to frame the client's mind of how important this is. Number two, and then give them the expectations. Hey, this only takes like 5-10 minutes to even see if you're approved for life insurance. So, I mean, I don't want to go ahead and kind of book a call and I can't even help. You know what I mean? So very, very, very important. All right. Now, let's go ahead and just explain how it would sound if I do have to book an appointment. Again, this is so important. I am not showing up to anything that I do not feel that there is value waiting there for me. So I want to remind my client while I'm booking an appointment how important this really is so they come with intentionality. We show up with intention. I want them to come to this call ready and willing and excited to put something in place that sometimes this is the first time someone will ever in their family be getting life insurance. And I want you to make that very clear the role, the responsibility, and what you desire to accomplish before we hop off this line. All right. So we're going to role play one more time. And he's going to let me know that after I say, hey, what did you understand from the video? Like, I can't talk right now. And he's going to tell me, like, hey, I'm at work. I just thought this was an emergency. I was like waiting for my wife to call or whatever like that. And I'm going to show you how I get in and out of the script. And you can go ahead and click here with the script and it'll allow you into the appointment setting script. All right, cool. All right, so let's go. So, hey, Lamont, how have you been? Oh, Don't worry, I'm not a bill collector. My name is Cassie. I'm reaching out on behalf of John L. Morris. You watched his video on Facebook or Instagram about becoming your own family bank using an IUL policy. Oh, okay, but you watched the video, right? Okay, I just no worries. So what I'm going to do really quick, because it does seem like you're kind of busy. You said you're at work. I'm guessing you picked up the phone when you wasn't supposed to, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and just, ugh, yikes. Yeah, I'm super swamped, but this is probably is going to be one of the most important conversations you will ever have in your life. So let me go ahead and look at my calendar, Mr. Lamont. I don't want to get you in trouble. And while I do that, I'm just going to ask a couple of questions so I can prepare beforehand, okay? All right, Mr. Lamont. Are you married or have children? If so, how many rascals you got over there, huh? Beautiful. And what do you do for a living and how much do you expect to earn in 2025? I want to make sure I set things up properly for you. Beautiful. And how much do you expect to earn in 2025? 60. Okay, beautiful. And last question, and I'm going to let you out of here, okay? Have you ever been diagnosed with cancer, disease, or any type of medical disorder? Woo! I love to hear it, Mr. Lamont. Beautiful. So I got some great news. You work in construction, so I try to find a time maybe around 6 p.m. tonight. Does that sound good, Mr. Lamont? Because it does seem like you're the perfect candidate for life insurance, and so I have 6 o'clock available. Does that sound good after you get home from work? Beautiful. All right, Mr. Lamont, I got you in. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to leave you with, okay? This conversation will dictate one, how you're remembered, and what your family is going to say about you on the worst day of their life, okay? So I want you to know that I'm 100% committed to making sure this is something you never have to worry about again, okay? Are you 100% committed to making sure you make this meeting at 6 p.m. today? Because I think my company, I'm able to help about 15 to 20 people per week. So I just don't want to take this opportunity away from another family. Okay, beautiful. So 6 p.m., I'll shoot you a text a couple minutes before I give you a call, and I hope you have an amazing start to your day. You better stay safe. If you're in construction, you better stay safe, Mr. Lamont. All right. Well, have an amazing day, Mr. Lamont. I'll talk to you at 6 p.m. Okay, beautiful. All right. So, one, a lot of the time, when we feel like we're being rushed off the phone, we start talking really, really fast. I encourage you to still be relaxed, okay? And take your time and understand that there's a sense of urgency, but you still want to be clear and concise. So this client, an individual, is coming to the phone. You saw he was rushing me off the phone, but he definitely had about 3 minutes for me to get through my script. And I'm going to push for that. One, so I can, again, do exactly what I said. Let me see if I can prepare a couple things, like those three questions: if he has children, what he does for a living, how much does he earn, and if he's ever been diagnosed with anything, are very serious questions to see if I can even get him approved for an application, or understanding if I'm going to have to come to this line with a pivot, if he even qualifies for something like an IUL. So I like just asking those three questions, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty when we actually get on the line. But I want to make sure that I'm able to assist. You know what I mean? And I'll also use those, like when I'm texting him, all that kind of stuff after I leave notes. Like, let's say it's like an hour before the call. I'm like, hey, Mr. Lamont, I know that we were getting an insurance policy to protect your two children. You see how I just became closer to the client. There's nuances now. I'm building a relationship with him, okay? And then lastly, I made sure that I ended this off with a sense of urgency and reminding him how important this is, okay? I did not schedule this out for 2 days. I did not schedule it out for tomorrow. He didn't say he didn't want to handle this today. I mean, the lead came in, right? At SCkALE, we don't actually like go to our clients. They come to us. So the only reason why I'm calling him is because he actually like booked a call on my calendar. Like he submitted his information to speak to me. We don't do the bait and switch here at SCkALE. That's why we have the best marketing. And so that was extremely important. I'm not going to push it off to tomorrow. He didn't say he wanted to talk tomorrow. He answered the phone today. So let's just go ahead and just take this 15 minutes a little bit later today. Like, you know what I mean? And so one, today, I never, 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 ever, 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 ever book an appointment more than 48 hours, you're asking to be forgotten. You're asking for life to get in the way. You're asking for a recital. You're asking for a football game. You're asking for a lot of things, right? And the more our client pushes this off and we give them permission to do that, they assume that there's not a sense of urgency to something like this, okay? So, very, very important. All right. And then lastly, just being very clear. Now, this conversation that we're going to have later today will dictate how you're remembered and what your family says about you on the worst day of their life. Okay? So I want you to know here, I'm showing my client that I'm dedicated. I am 100% committed to making sure this is something you never have to worry about again. Are you 100% committed to making it to this meeting? Because I don't want to take this opportunity away from another family. Again, as an agent, you want your client to respect you as well. Like that is extremely important. We give people our time that we respect and we value. And so I'm going to lean in their direction. At this point, we might be more on the side of strangers, but like I need you to know that I'm 100% of committed to showing up. Like I need you to do your part. Like you know what I mean? And so are you? I want to get that confirmation from the client. Are you 100% committed to making it to this meeting? And most people aren't rude and nasty, and definitely because they submitted their information to begin with. Um, when you get that verbal commitment from them, not just a, hey, okay, so I scheduled an appointment at 5, can talk to you later, bye. Um, no, I need you to know that I respect myself, I respect you, and most importantly, we're here to get a job done of making sure you never have to talk about this again. So, kind of just wanted to share how I would set an appointment. Very, very important. And here below, if you want to access it, you can go ahead and click the link below to get into our Telegram chat and get access to this whole script. There's a little notes here like, hey, don't book before 48 hours. And then if you want to call the client the day of the appointment if you have to shoot it out a day later because of their availability, kind of like what you want to say and stuff like there, okay? But just wanted to show you how to properly set an appointment. A lot of the time, clients, agents get anxiety and are like, let's really quick just role play of how it should not sound. And if you sound like this, yeah, you need to get in this Telegram chat now so that you can have free access to over 1,000 agents who are actively using these scripts, closing deals, helping families, and actually growing their business. So I'm going to role play that one more time, okay? So, oh, my name is Cassie. I'm reaching out on behalf of Donnell Morris. You watch his video on Facebook or Instagram about becoming your own bank using an IUL policy? Yes. So tell me, what did you understand about the video you watched on the IUL? By the way, there's no such thing as a wrong answer, Mr. Lamont. Okay. Do you want me to call a little later today? What time are you available? Okay, so how about I just give you a call tomorrow? Okay, have a great day. First off, you let the client lead. You didn't even nail down a date, and they got you really quick off the phone. You were not respected, and you didn't even remind them the importance of this freaking conversation. Yeah, they were, but we also don't know the day that you die. And I say to my clients all the time, like, hold on a second. Like, let's just reframe how important this conversation is. If I could tell you to call me the day before you die, I would say just do that. But could you do that, sir? No. Yeah, none of us can. So, sir, let me go ahead and help you, Mr. Lamont, all right? But yeah, just wanted to share that. Wanted to keep this under 20 minutes, a little training. You can go ahead, click that Telegram chat at SCkALE. We are not a lead vendor. We are insurance marketing partners where it's our desire to never be, for there to never be a middleman between um, access to engaged, qualified, engaged leads who actually want to talk about insurance. And so, yeah, come on, check it out. I hope this helps. And go ahead and leave a comment and let me know how, when you use this script, if you were able to nail that down. And if your, I know for a fact, your show up rate for your calls will increase. All right. So have an absolute amazing day. The Lord is faithful. full. Praise the Lord. And you continue to do what you got to do when it comes to marketplace ministry and serve your clients. All right. See ya. And make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Like, yeah, make sure you do that.